Another season ticks by, and the inevitability of Patrick Mahomes proves true once more. Even in a down year for the offense, the Chiefs went 15-2, becoming a frustratingly difficult team to stop. Let's talk scheme, scrambling, and their chance at another Super Bowl. This year more than any, the NFL has resembled the college game, and the Chiefs are part of the pack pushing this progression. They have become a paper-cut offense, repeatedly spamming run-pass options to the great annoyance of defensive units. The RPO aims to win the numbers advantage by putting a defender in conflict, ensuring they're always wrong. Depending on this player's post-snap movement, the QB will make a decision. If the defender stays in the passing lane, the QB will hand it off, creating a numbers mismatch for the big boys up front. If the defender crashes down, there's a numbers advantage outside and a quick pass option built in to attack the space. This is the Chiefs' base offense, especially on early downs, bombarding teams with quick passes and strong inside running. Mahomes' arm angles and power allows him to drag these RPOs out, knowing he can attack the narrowest of windows. Also, I'm petitioning the league. All forward passes caught behind the line of scrimmage should count as rushing attempts. This is a sweet design from Reed to use the orbit return. 2 blockers ahead and a pair of ankles snatched by Worthy. And they have lots of these auto-check screens they can throw, which makes bringing pressure early against Mahomes near impossible. With the corner blitzing, the stack won't run their normal bubble slant, but note a change option to a quick screen, with Juju leading the way for the electric rookie. They're out wide immediately, and it's another first down. With the defense suckered up, the Chiefs look to take shots over the top, using the unique skills of their signal caller for some real crafty designs. Here, they start in a double set, but both tight ends are wide, motioning Kelce in to be part of a play-action split zone. The motion helps key the defense in an otherwise well-disguised cover 1 blitz, with Patrick Queen getting dragged in and out with the motion. Mahomes' eyes are to the safeties, and with Minka top blocking Worthy and the free safety shaded boundary, he goes for a one-on-one shot with the half field to work with, delivering a rainbow to Justin Watson. And here's a play I don't think you could run for anyone else. Seriously, let me know if you've ever seen this before. They've got a sprint right protection for Mahomes, but a level 3 concept working back left, running Xavier Worthy on a boomerang route. The Chargers cover 1 plays it well, and the ball falls incomplete, but A+ for creativity. This jab sucker punch approach is great at forcing teams to guard the entire field, but what transcends this offense is Reed's play calling. You simply cannot run man coverage against this team. It's not possible. They have too many designs, too much intel, and too many shifty players. Here, Noah Gray motions from the bunch to a double stacks, and seeing the corner follow him, Mahomes knows the play is on. The new stack will create traffic to get the back out on a wheel route. And with Houston liking to walk their backers down to counter the run angles in this set, they've actually walked straight into the Chiefs' trap. P. Ryan's wide open, and it's a field flipper for the Chiefs. Here it is again, used to the reduced side of the formation. Kelce runs a crosser, Juju runs a hitch up, and Hunt is out to the flat quickly, wide open from the created traffic. Staying against Buffalo, and honestly, I was confused by the amount of man coverage played. I know on paper the Chiefs don't appear to have the greatest receiving threats, and the Bills thought they could outmatch them, but you just ain't outsmarting Andy Reid. Worthy's in a stack behind Juju, and as we looked at in our 07 Patriots video last week, this creates a free release and a deadly combo when combined with the out route. Worthy's wide open, and an accurate ball allows him to turn the corner for the score. This is a really creative motion to decipher the coverage and put a fast man in space. Both players flanking Mahomes switch places, and with one of them, the speedster Worthy, the safety shuffles over, and then follows him as he starts to motion out left. The coverage is easy to spot, and Worthy's got to run up on his man with the 5-yard cushion created by the clever alignment. The corner gets twisted and ends up chasing. And yep, this Worthy kid's pretty good, as we told y'all. Draft videos start straight after the Super Bowl, so get subscribing. And you best go follow us over on Patreon, as that's where our SEC breakdowns have to go. And there's a lot of good players we can only upload on there, so go help out the channel if you can. It wouldn't be an Andy Reid offense without one of the game's OG man-breaking plays, mesh. The Sam backer does a great job to get over the top of the wheel on Mahomes' initial read, but now he knows it's man. There's danger coming. Kelsey setting the rub out on the mesh and is one of the best to ever do it, making himself a problem but still running his route. Teron Johnson gets left behind, and it's the rookie running free again. Here's a variant called mesh traffic. The bunch will all run shallow crossers, diverting at different points, as the far side receiver and back work under the traffic in a mesh concept. Asking the linebacker tasked with covering the back to get through 6 bodies is an impossible task. And again, P. Ryan is wide open to the flat, picking up the long third down. They also love this play from a 4-strong formation. That's 4 receivers to one side. Here, Marquise Brown starts a short motion to run through the bunch as part of the traffic, and Kareem Hunt will leak to the flat. However, it won't be the back getting the ball on this one. Houston tried to switch the coverage to deal with the 4-man going fast to the flat, but the Mike doesn't get the call. Brown uses Kelsey as traffic and is wide open for the catch and run on 4th. The Chiefs are one of the top users of this 4-strong formation, having started the trend 2 years ago, and here's more smart design against Houston. 4 are flat to one side, and they've got 2 working in as picks, as Brown and Kelsey work back under the traffic to the sideline. Hollywood's corner gets tangled up, and Mahomes rips the corner ball to bring up new downs. The other problem this formation presents is how to deal with a solo side receiver. A lot of teams like to just lock this in man coverage with the backside corner, allowing them to shuffle resources over to the 4 threats. But this only works if you can handle him one-on-one. It also opens up easy opportunities on the slant route, as teams shift over, leaving the corner with a lot of inside space to guard. Getting the best out of Mahomes means using him on the move, where his ability to throw on the run is elite. And he's one of, if not the best scramblers we've ever seen. We showed ridiculous throwback designs early, but much of it is more mundane. This is just a rollout off the play action, where Mahomes has a corner and boundary hook creating a smash, and a backside crosser. He's looking to push deep to the corner, but with the Chargers backing up, just takes the yards, rifling one to Worthy on the boundary. And here against Pittsburgh, they set up an easy throw on 1st by rolling him left. Hollywood Brown comes in motion and then will hook up in the space in the flat as Mahomes carries out a play action to hold the defense. He can deliver from any platform, and it's a nice drive starter. Plays aren't always this simple though, and when defenses do show strong coverage, Mahomes simply breaks the game. Kelsey's close shut on the corner route, but watch the duo's understanding. Travis sits down, and Mahomes buys the time, making a backer fly by, finding his boy hooking in the space for the 1st. His movement is just game-breaking. He's not the fastest guy we've ever seen, nor the most agile, but his jerky running style combined with understanding of when and where to run make him almost unguardable. Here's the same sprint out smash concept again, but with nobody paying attention to the threat of his legs, he takes off. And watch the vision. He spots Matt Milano has turned his hips to run with Noah Gray, bending back inside to get the 1st down. To me, he's the best there's ever been at knowing when to take off. He's always looking for the pass first. When he becomes the optimal threat, there's no hesitation. Here, the Chargers smother everything in the zone. So Mahomes works through the pocket, eyes up to hold the backer, pump fakes, then sprints for the sideline. Despite the tall frame, his balance is superb, working up and through contact in the pocket to make plays. Everything gets shut in the zone. And again, Mahomes works up and through, never dropping his eyes. He fights off the contact, and then realizing he's now the main threat, takes off. Not afraid of contact when a touchdown is available. And we don't see too many design runs for him. That is until the playoffs, where Reed is free to unload the clip. In the full house formation, they've got a counter Reed drawn up with 2 lead blockers. The end jumps inside to take the back, and Mahomes has an angle, showing off some power to get over the goal line. But it's not the running that makes him truly devilish to defend. His movement extends plays at a rate and success I don't think we've ever seen. Pittsburgh disguises their man coverage nicely, not rolling down until late, and it does a great job to lock everything shut, except you're playing against Mahomes. Working up through the pocket, nothing reveals itself. So Pat works left, and it looks like the rush is going to close in, until he somehow flicks this up and over the crashing backer, right to his receiver for the 1st. The Chargers give him a similar look on 3rd, but call a fire zone, shutting down the Chiefs' design and getting pressure through to Mahomes. But chaotic pockets don't seem to affect this man, as he slides up and left, and with no way to set his feet, jump passes this with a flick of the wrist, finding Worthy for the long third down. Ridiculous. And I don't even know how he manages to throw these. Forced up and through the pocket by the ferocious Texans rush, Mahomes spots a glimmer of a gap to thread this ball to Kelsey, but there's a tackle ready to drag him down. He somehow manages to throw an anticipation ball on the money with his legs getting taken out. So, despite the stagnant numbers, you can see that there's real brilliance and planning to this Chiefs attack. But will it be enough? This Eagles roster is stacked, especially on the defensive line, and they have a chance to put Mahomes in hell. Scheme-wise, they also do a great job taking away the deep shot, then firing downhill in their predominantly quarters-based looks, a coverage that has slowed the Chiefs down this year. However, the magic of Mahomes rules out no result, and if Kermit and the Mustache Man are lifting their third consecutive Super Bowl on Sunday, none of us will be shocked.